The most recent F1 team changes. If you're sitting there a little confused about all the F1 team changes in recent times, I don't blame you. With so many sales and rebrands, we thought it'd be a great idea to refresh your memories, and mine to be fair, on what has been going on recently in our beloved sport. Aston Martin. First up, we have Aston Martin. The team ran with the simple name of Force India from 2008 until 2011, when an Indian company titled Sahara India Pariwar bought 42.5% of Force India's shares. The Sahara Force India Formula One team was then born and had some great success, but whispers soon started in the paddock about their financial troubles. This reached a new level when the team was put into administration during the 2018 Hungarian Grand Prix race weekend. It was suggested that because of their situation, Sahara Force India would not compete in the following Belgian Grand Prix. Fortunately, the team's assets were bought by businessman Lawrence Stroll under the name Racing Point UK Limited. This meant the team was entered under the name Racing Point Force India for the rest of the 2018 season, and ultimately, the team was saved. They dropped the Force India name and were known as Racing Point until the 2021 season, when it was rebranded as Aston Martin. Alpine. Another team who loves a name change, and this one's probably a little bit more confusing. Alpine, as it will be known from 2021, has undoubtedly changed hands and names a lot over the last few years. Renault purchased the Benetton team to return to Formula One racing for the 2002 season. The team triumphed in their comeback, aiding Fernando Alonso to 2 world titles in 2005 and 2006. Sad shoomy noises. However, during 2009, many began to question the team's motives and accused them of rigging race results. The most known incident was termed Crashgate and referred to Nelson Piquet Jr. allegedly being told to deliberately crash his car to help his teammate Alonso win the 2008 Singapore Grand Prix. The FIA World Motorsport Council handed Renault a disqualification from F1, which was suspended for 2 years, which essentially means that Renault was to stay away from any funny business or be instantly banned from F1. They also handed then team principal Flavio Briatore a ban from FIA events for life, while engineer Pat Simmons received a 5-year ban. These were both overturned by a French court a year later. For 2011, Renault scaled back their involvement in the sport and became an engine supplier instead. Lotus Cars bought a 25% stake in the F1 team for the 2011 season, and the team was rebranded to Lotus Renault GP. From 2012 until 2015, the team was renamed again to Lotus F1 Team before Renault decided they missed the sport and wanted to return. Renault F1 team came back for 2016 and stayed in the sport until 2020. They announced another rebrand to Alpine, one of the group Renault brands, and committed their involvement to the sport until 2025 by signing the Concorde Agreement. Are you still with me? Good. Mercedes. Since Mercedes entered the F1 scene again in 2010, they have gone from strength to strength and earned themselves a record-breaking 7 consecutive constructors' titles. Yes, I know it hurts for all you neutrals out there, but the other teams just need to do better. Before then, they were known as Brawn GP, which was founded in 2009 by, you guessed it, Ross Brawn. Ross spent one singular Great British Pound coin to take over the existing Honda Racing F1 team. They ended up winning both the Constructors and Drivers' Championships that year, which was quite frankly ridiculous. AlphaTauri. Thankfully, the other name changes aren't so complicated. AlphaTauri was formerly known as Scuderia Toro Rosso, and before that, Minardi. Often referred to as the junior team for Red Bull, the name Toro Rosso was previously used as it translated to Red Bull in Italian. The team went through a rebranding process for the 2020 season and changed their name to Scuderia AlphaTauri. The change of name was done to promote the fashion brand AlphaTauri, which is owned by Red Bull. Yeah, nothing too exciting here, I'm afraid. Alfa Romeo. Having previously competed in F1, Alfa Romeo returned to the sport in 2015 when their logo appeared on the 2 Ferraris. 2 years later, the team announced they would become a title sponsor of another Ferrari-powered team, Sauber. The team was known as Alfa Romeo Sauber during their first year as a title sponsor in 2018, but renamed Alfa Romeo Racing from 2019 onwards. The Sauber name had been on the grid since 1993 until this name change. There you have it, the most recent team changes to satisfy your Formula One off-season hunger. Are there any changes we've missed out? Let us know in the comment section below.